Good morning, Rutgers. I'm Josh Coop here with your Thursday morning Weather Watcher forecast. This morning we got down to a low of 61 degrees, a bit above our average of 55 degrees for this time of year. The sun rose at 6:40 this morning and will set at 7:05 tonight. Headlines for this week: the heat is back. Today, tomorrow, and the next day, we'll see highs in the mid to upper 80s, and with that, the sunny skies continue. However, we do have a chance of a cool down for next week, with highs in the mid 70s. Today's highs around the state: Atlantic City, our cold spot at 79 degrees, with a bit of a sea breeze influence, and New Brunswick and Newark both coming in at 88 degrees. Zoom out for our regional highs: Mount Pocono, our cold spot at 79, a pair of 88s across the New York City area. And if we look at our satellite and radar this morning, not much going on. Zoom out a little bit, you can see some fog on the coastal regions and in the valleys in Pennsylvania. And if we look at the national picture, there's a bit of tropical activity in the eastern Gulf of Mexico that should cross the peninsula over the next few days and head into the Cape Hatteras region, possibly developing further, so watch that over the next few days. If you look at the interior of the country, draped across the Midwest, across the Dakotas, there's a pretty strong cold front, allowing for some thunderstorms to develop across Minnesota and Iowa. This stretches back to California and should make its way towards us over the next few days. If we look at the GFS model at 850 millibars, this is temperature and height, so essentially pressure. You see this high pressure, this big dome of high pressure around us, which is allowing for calm weather, but also for some heat to build in. You see this pressure gradient across the Midwest, as well as a bit of a thermal gradient. That's our front. As we go through the next few days, it starts to move east, and you see this trough attempts to build into Pennsylvania. This is around the Penn State game. Due to this trough building in, there is a slight chance of thunderstorms for the Penn State-Rutgers game on Saturday. The trough builds in, colder temperatures try to come in behind it, but ultimately the trough can't dig deep enough, and so we won't get much storms, just a little chance of a thunderstorm from a little bit of vorticity that'll develop in the area. The end result is, however, temperatures do cool down after that, as a little bit of a trough builds in. If we look at our futurecast, mostly clear until we get to Saturday, and there's a bit of thunderstorms developing out in Pennsylvania, but around a 20% chance of those coming into State College, Pennsylvania for the game. But going through today, we should be around 83 degrees at 12 p.m., sunny all through the day. We'll get to our high of 88 at 3 p.m., and by 6 p.m. we'll cool down to 81. We'll have around southwest winds, 3 to 5 miles an hour, mostly calm and sunny. And going through tonight, a lot of cooling should hopefully occur. It should be clear with calm winds. We'll get down to 60 degrees, which is still a bit above our average, but cooler than it's been. And if we look at our 7-day forecast, today we'll get up to a high of 88 with a low of 60. Friday, high of 85, sunny, low of 61. And on Saturday, that small chance of thunderstorms for the Penn State game here in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania. We'll get up to a high of 84 and a low of 62. On Sunday, the front moves through. We'll get up to a high of 79 and a low of 56. That's around average for this time of year. Monday, we'll get up to a high of 74, a low of 57. Tuesday, we'll get up to a high of 75, a low of 58. And on Wednesday, we get up to a high of 76, which will feel beautiful and fall-like. You can always watch WeatherWatcher, RUTV, channel 23.1 every 15 minutes. You can like us on Facebook, RUWeatherWatcher. Follow us on Twitter at RUTVWW, #RUWeather, or check us out online at weatherwatcher.rutgers.edu. I'm Josh Coop. Have a great day, Rutgers.